Maddox was one of 4 children already in Maine's child welfare system to die within a 30-day period last summer.
And at the time, the Department of Health and Human Services had already been under the microscope for the deaths of 2 girls at the hands of those caring for them 3 years earlier. The 4 deaths in 2021 prompted new calls for another investigation. And this week, that investigation hit a critical point. Maddox Williams, Jaden Harding, Haley Goding, and Silas Melvin, 4 children, 2 of them infants, who died, according to police and prosecutors, at the hands of a parent who should have been protecting them from harm.
For additional information, I refer
Lawmakers took notice and launched hearings. At the time, DHHS said it had already hired Casey Family Programs to evaluate the Child Services Program, but the Government Oversight Committee didn't think that was enough, especially after the state's child welfare ombudsman, who was already looking into 3 of the child deaths, told them child welfare staff were falling short on several skills.
In our most recent annual report for fiscal year 2020, we found that the department continued to struggle with practice issues and decision-making around 2 crucial points of child welfare involvement. The first, when making the decision whether or not the child will be safe in the home during the initial investigation. And the second is when making the decision whether the child will be safe in the home once reunified with the parents.
The committee voted unanimously to have the Office of Program Evaluation and Government Accountability, OPEGA, look into those 4 deaths. That included getting copies of confidential case files of the 4 children from DHHS. The department complied and says as of this week, OPEGA has all of those files. But that's not enough for the Oversight Committee. Just last month, it issued a subpoena for those very same records so that lawmakers could see them for themselves, something Maine's Attorney General says violates state law. And late this afternoon, a member of the Government Oversight Committee, Representative Holly Stover of Boothbay, told us the committee has 2 options: relying on OPEGA's findings to get a sense of what happened to those 4 children, or sue to get those case files.
No decision has been made yet, but Stover says the end game is the same.
As a committee, but also as individuals, we all want justice for these children, as does everyone else. I think as people of the state of Maine, we share that, that fundamental belief in the justice system and that justice will be served on behalf of those children who were murdered.
Part of the concern over lawmakers seeing those case files is that it could interfere with the prosecution of the parents involved. As for those 4 parents, as we've been reporting, Jessica Trefethen is currently on trial.
Just last week, Hillary Goding pleaded guilty to manslaughter in the death of her daughter, Haley. Ronald Harding has pleaded not guilty for causing the death of his 6-week-old son, Jaden. So has Reginald Melvin for the death of his infant son, Silas.